in the second match of the best-of-3 finals in the Benson Hedges World Series. This game at the SCG is between Australia and South Africa. The South Africans lead 1-0 in the series, having beaten Australia last Friday night at the MCG. The Australians, Border, Boon, Hayden, Jones and the two Waughs, Healy, Reiffel, Warne, McDermott, May, both spinners playing, Shane Warne and Tim May, and Mark Taylor is 12th man once again for Australia. The South Africans, Hansie Cronje, Peter Kirsten and Darryl Cullinan, then Rhodes, Cullinan, McMillan, Richardson, Snell, Symcox, de Villiers, Donald and Craig Matthews, 12th man. Allan Border won the toss and decided the Australians would go in first, which allows them to defend a target. And we join play now in the 5th over. 7 runs on the board. Allan Donald is the bowler. Matthew Hayden is taking strike. Your commentators Bill Laurie and Tony Green.
Good bowling. Questions asked. That's on the side of the leg. So straight the bowls in. Well, that was bad cricket by Donald, knocking that ball away from the man, backing up. A little bit of panic there, and there's some runs, Australia. Good call by Boon, Hayden a bit slow at the box. Beautiful shot number 4, that's very strong. Beautiful drive of Matthew Hayden. And through the off or onsides. Superb stroke.
Leave him behind. That's a magnificent shot. Let's have another look at it. Right into the gap on the offside. Slightly overpitched, hit it on the up, and that went flying through the gap.
It's beautiful, that's 4 more. This is a very good start by Hayden and Boon. 9 off the over. It's no wicket for 31. Good afternoon to Michael Whitney and Ian Chappell.
Gone. Well caught at mid-on, Richard Snell. And we've seen Matthew Hayden get caught at mid-on a number of times in one-day matches.
Yes, that's a sad blow for Australia. Matthew Hayden really starting to look the goods there. And we've seen him dismissed a number of occasions like this, hitting across the line of the ball, spooning a catch up there to mid-on. Australia loses its first wicket. A jubilant Allan Donald. Matthew Hayden goes for 16. Australia are 1 for 33. There's Dean Jones's record once again, absolutely phenomenal, nearly 6,000 one-day international runs.
In the air and straight to point, Jonty Rhodes accepts the chance. So just when Australia looked as though they were getting on top via Boon and Hayden, those two gentlemen are now back in the pavilion.
Spoon the ball square to point where that man Jonty Rhodes does not miss a trick. The 11th over. Australia are 2 for 35.
Mark Waugh gets his runs very quickly, but his history as a one-day player, his best performances, in other words, his big scores scored quickly, have all come when he's either opening the batting or playing at number 3. Mark Taylor wouldn't be getting much joy out of this position of 12th man. Trotting the gloves out there for Dean Jones.
That's a good shot for 4. Turnovers, they'll be very welcome in the Australian dressing room. Good shot. Alright. Challenge issued by Dean Jones. Let's see what McMillan can do about it.
He is a fast player, Dean Jones, and now that his one-day record's quite outstanding, and whether he gets another opportunity in Test cricket remains to be seen. I still think that Australian cricket could do with it.
Mark Waugh, 26 balls for his 19. He's been the most comfortable of the batsmen out there. Jones is a little less comfortable, 47 balls for his 26, unlike him. And you can see Symcox, the gangly off-spinner, now into the action. It's a slightly slower one and nicely played. He can't afford to be short there. Smashed away to the boundary. That's the shorter of the 2 boundaries. And it's also the 50 partnership. In the air and dropped in. That is a dolly. Well, I can't believe it. And this should have been caught.
Darryl does it again.
34 overs, 2 for 130. Allan Donald coming back into the attack. Allan Donald picked up Mark Waugh, a vital wicket on Friday night. Dean Jones, his 3rd this series.
Raises back to the hill.
Very timely half century by Mark Waugh. Absolutely brilliant player and one of the favourite sons of this crowd here at the SCG's home ground. Very warmly applauded.
It's well hit, it's beautifully played. Found the gap in the air. That's what's needed. Well-timed shot. He's very strong at the back foot. That's his best score this summer in the one-day internationals. He's on 56. That's a better shot. That clears a man that's going to pull more. Taking them on. And that's what you need to do to Allan Donald. Here's the quickest of the bowls. He's coming onto the back.
Mark Waugh on strike. He's got 67. He's having a go now. That's running away towards the boundary as well. Yes, another four to Mark Waugh. Hit that one on the up. It wasn't a very good ball. A little bit wide and a little bit short. And that gave him enough room to fly it through the offside.
150 between them. Absolutely vital was that neither of them got out. It is, well, it's more than a chip. It's a blasting chip. Just going to get the most perfect timing and placement.
So once again, it's going to be Hansie Cronje. Got it down the left side. They'll go for four. Into the fence. As he tried to get the Yorker in there that time, and just a little bit of bat on it, and flying away fine, and they've got the man very square on that boundary.
Just the wrong spot, played in just the right fashion. This is the 45th over, 2 for 204. Jones on strike.
Well, it's in the air. This has got to be out. Hansie Cronje is under it. He's got it. Well, they've got him at last, and Jones looks around over his shoulder there. Maybe a comment or two, but the fact of the matter is, and he's played a little gem of an innings, 79 of 112 balls, and most of the crowd here giving him a standing ovation. So Dean Jones acknowledging the applause, 79 of 112 balls. So Steve Waugh's the new batsman now, joins his brother Mark. Into the fence it goes. What good placement that was. A magnificent shot. And what's more, it brings up his 100. Well, he's had a bit of an up and down climb, but just lately, this may rectify all that.
Very good hand. Dropped once by Darryl Cullinan.
There's 4 overs to go now in this innings, 3 for 220, and have a look at that. 101 of 105 balls, fantastic batting.
Steve Waugh trying to hit Donald square, gets the stumps knocked over. It's an important wicket for South Africa to stop the 12 runs with a new batsman to the crease. The intention was clear, but the ball was just caught and too quick.
Steve Waugh trying to hit that run square of the wicket. Really just been beaten for pace. This score for 221.
A magnificent ovation for Captain Allan Border. He makes his way to the centre of the Sydney cricket ground. Full house, beautiful afternoon, and almost a standing ovation.
Fanie de Villiers to bowl 2 from the Randwick end.
Good hold. This one is a man down there. He's coming in. He should catch it. There's the end of the 5 innings for Mark Waugh. 107. It's an important wicket for South Africa. I think one to say 240. Standing ovation. Gone, caught behind. De Villiers picked up another wicket. Also important in the final overs. Border trying to smash down the ground, but a thick edge straight through to Richardson.
So he always bowls, his natural delivery is with a little bit of off-cut, Fanie de Villiers. Then occasionally he bowls the slower one, which is also a bit of an off-cutter. Richardson taking a comfortable catch there. De Villiers has his second wicket, and Australia are now 6 for 241.
Reiffel chips it away, they go for 2 more. And with 3 in Healy, they're coming back. So we're happy with 2. overs. Australia 6 for 247.
Lovely innings from Mark Waugh, 107 from 111 balls faced. Jones 79 from 112, but a good performance, 6 for 247. And the South African bowling, Allan Donald 4 for 40 from 10 overs, a very good performance from him. And Fanie Villiers 2 for 39, they both did very well, but some of the others took a bit of stick. 248 required, 4.96 is the asking rate, and that is a very, very stiff task for the South Africans.
Now we'll get for 43. 11 overs gone. It's a great shot, beautifully played, found the gap. There's 2 men, 3 men in that region, and Darryl Cullinan went right between the middle of them. Oops, it's gone, Boon can hit. It's gone, it's always on. Kirsten took a long time to turn. Peter Kirsten run out for a lap down Boon with a big underhand hit, and that breaks to a tremendous partnership.
It's certainly very important to look at too for the Australians. A lot of hesitancy there between the two Kirstens. Peter Kirsten looking to take the quick single, starts to move down there. Stop start from Gary Kirsten. That was probably a no answer. Boon did the right thing. He ran in a few metres just to make it a little bit easier to have the direct hit onto the stumps.
Got him, he's out. He just took that one up the mid wicket. So Boon into the action again, and May has struck frustration creeping into the South African batting lineup. They really have been nailed down by the Australians, who are playing good cricket out there.
Kirsten leaves for a good 42, caught Boon by May. South Africa at 2 for 74.
Shane Warne's coming on in the 24th over. Now McDermott has 3 overs still to go.
So there's a little bit of stiffness. One can understand with the bowling that he has done that muscles do get strained and stressed from time to time.
No slip, therefore you don't deserve a wicket. The batsman gets an edge. The batsman's going to play you and cut you and just open the face of the bat. And so far this is an expensive over. Straight down the ground, a good stroke, brilliantly hit. That's the sort of thing the South Africans need. Hansie Cronje down the track and driving Tim May, not allowing the ball to spin. Can't have anything more even than that. 2 for 101, 27 gone. Another wonderful piece of bowling. Healy keeps brilliantly to both May and Warne. It's one of the features of Australia's cricket. And Warne has broken through, and that is a crucial moment. To get into the middle of the South African batting order was essential for the Australians.
Cronje using his feet to come down, they would have been deceived, and really had a very easy job at the end of the day. That's a good wicket for the Australians to get. Cronje out stumped for 28, South Africa 3 for 102.
Now here is a poignant moment. Batsman out, new man in, Darryl Cullinan, and the bowler at the southern end is Shane Warne.
And bowling quite exceptional at times.
Got it in the end. It was Shane Warne's flipper. It's done for Darryl Cullinan once again, but only by a whisker.
Look at that, Steve Waugh. A bit of juggling act there, but the end result is what counts for the Australians. Shane Warne will take the wicket. Cullinan, he's not happy. He's going for 3. Disaster for him.
Well, the quicker one, and he's got Brian McMillan. Brian McMillan gone for a duck, and the flipper strikes again.
Set Brian McMillan up for that one. McMillan trying to play the pull shot, and as quite rightly described by Richie Benno, not that long ago, skids on a little bit quicker, and absolutely no doubt about that at all. That is as plumb as you can get it. 5 for 107.
Let's pick the gap in the outfield there. It's good play from Jonty Rhodes. Rhodes on 35, Richardson 10 in the commentary position now, Richie Benno and Tony Gregg.
Thanks, you.
And over. Well, I tell you, he might be a little guy, but when he hits them, they stay hit. top square leg. It's a shortish boundary, but Richie Benno earlier was talking about the short arm jab. Have a look at this one. Oh, and that should have been caught. It just hung up there a little bit. I think it confused Reiffel a little bit.
Shane Warne 10 overs, no maiden, 3 for 42. And Tim May had a very good spell early on at 1 for 35.
Oh yes, there's no way you can get it out from there. So Border has struck. He's been angling the ball in, and Richardson has been trying to cut him almost every time, and that one was just too straight to cut. He may have just chopped it onto the stumps, but one way or the other, the stumps are down.
16 for Richardson, 6 for 156.
So McDermott now taking over from Warne, and Jonty Rhodes on strike. He's really going to have a go. He's hit that one beautifully over the top. It's bouncing down towards the boundary at deep extra cover. It won't quite get there. They're looking to come back for 4. Will they? Yes, this is good running. Well, once again, Jonty Rhodes has done well. Scored a 50, and he's done it with 56 balls. Oh yes, that's gone. Craig McDermott striking. Jonty Rhodes compromising in his effort to try and pull something out of the bag here. But I'm afraid to say, when he came to the crease, it was almost an impossible task. Oh, and he's jumped over that one. Smashed back at the fast bowler. They're going to come back for the second. No, this will be a run out. Yes, he's gone. Well, this is the sort of thing that happens at the end of a one-day game when the batsmen are desperate, running out of overs.
And now he's got another one off the meat of the bat. The batsman Richard Snell. And then Symcox has come on and he's miles out.
Got in, over goes the house, the middle stump. McDermott going very well in his second spell. Australia coasting towards a big victory here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. So it's going to be 1-1 after 2.
And the 9th wicket is down for 178.
Craig McDermott to Allan Border. Wow, what a catch, a ripper, that's in. Another wicket for McDermott. A beautiful return catch, just the one hand. And this big crowd of almost 40,000 give the Australians a tremendous shout. Well played, coming back to 1-1 after 2.
69 runs the margin, 178 all out in 45.5 overs, and the series is square. McDermott bowled very well, and so too the two spinners Tim May and Shane Warne. McDermott 3 for 39 in 8.5, Tim May 1 for 35, and Shane Warne 3 for 42.
This has been another presentation from Nine's Wide World of Sports.